lead.
Oh,
I don't know
belittle.
exactly the pronunciation. Belittle?
Belittle, yes. Has anyone ever tried to belittle you or your work? And how did you react?
What does belittle means exactly?
It's like if you do something really great, for example, if you invent a new product, so Felipe, you just built a new app.
Okay.
And this app is amazing. This app makes it possible for everybody to keep all of their documents in only one place. That's easy to use, that's secure, that's safe. But Tasha, she thinks it was easy for you. She thinks that you didn't do like that big of a job, that it wasn't difficult. So to belittle is to get something that you've done and try to make it look little, try to make it look not important or not amazing as it's released.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't remember the time, but if someone tried to delight me, but I know that is happening all the time in mailing, in job, in the professional area. But I would react, I don't know, man. Depends the situation, That's it. But I don't remember the time that I was delight for someone.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
It's good. If you don't remember, it means that it hasn't happened very frequently, which is good.
Because sometimes it has done behind you, sometimes, and you don't know.
Yes, most of the times people are talking about you, it's not going to be on your face, right?
Yes.
That sucks, but it's true. What about you, Tasia? Has anyone ever tried to belittle you or your work, and how did you react to it?
I don't think so. At least I don't choose the word belittle, but I work with data, so it's kind of common. Do some analysis that I think is amazing. Someone criticize, it's not belittle, but looks like.
It's like not exactly on purpose, but maybe because of
something wrong,
even because people who work with technology, it's very common for people to not understand what really happens, and then they have stereotypes like, oh, that's like you. Can you like update my system or something like that?
Yeah, just about the button, right?
Yes. So that's kind of annoying. But okay.
Exactly.
Really good. But I understand what you say. Has this ever happened to you too, Felipe, when you're really excited about something? Like, I found out that it happens to me when I'm really crazy about English, about languages.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found out that the English language was 30% French, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like the languages that get words from other languages that outbuild themselves for me was amazing. I started telling everybody this, and every time I tell people this, they're like, eh. Has this ever happened to you, Felipe? You'll be very excited about something and people don't really care about it?
Yes, sometimes it happens. Because one thing it's exciting for you, for another person, it's not, Sometimes when you find out something new, but for another person, it is not, and then you expected one reaction or other reaction for another person, but it's no exist. Do you understand me?
Yeah. I feel you. Just
Sometimes,
sure.
sometimes it happened to me, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of frustrating. You're like, yeah,
Yes,
I'm very
yes.
excited about something. The person's like,
Yes.
what about you, Tasia? How do you feel when this kind of things happen?
Yes, kind of like you guys. It's frustrating, right? You say something you are, happy about, and would you like to talk more, and the other one is just yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's like, have you seen this video? It's so cool. And the person, yeah, I've seen it.
Yes.
But let me make a question though. When is the other way around? When somebody comes to you very excited about something and you don't really care about it, what do you guys do?
If I have como digo, like I said, intimidation, no, but if I have intimidade, like I said, this, Julie.
If you're
If I know the people well,
Perfect.
I discuss about it, you know, because about the question, no. But if you don't the person well, I don't know, I ignore or get out. That's it.
all right. All right.
And
What
you?
about, well, I try to be excited for people I care about. Like sometimes my brother comes to me talking about, my brother is very excited about the military and cars, and also games. So I like some games, but I don't like all the games that he does. And then he comes very excited talking about something. I'm like, not really caring. Sometimes I am able to, because sometimes I'm so in my world that I don't realize. So he's talking about something very excitedly. I'm like, yeah, nice. But when I notice that he's very excited about something, I try to be excited too, even if I don't like it, so just to make a moment.
Okay.
I think it's nice.
Yes.
And what about
for me? I'm always trying to look so exciting to everyone. So if I am exactly what you said, if I am not in my word, if I am, I just don't realize. But if I'm paying attention to what other person are saying, I just, whoa, great. Trying to at least respond in the same exciting. But if I care to the person, I try more. I try to ask questions, like you do with your brothers. So this is the difference. If I care, I at least do some question. I don't get to the answer, but I do.
we don't really care for the answer. Sometimes we don't even pay attention, but we at least make questions, right?
Yeah. Let the person be happy.
Yes. Yeah, it's really good. I think we should think more about like, oh, I like when people are interested in what I talk. So, go the other way around is also interesting.
It's an opportunity to learn more, maybe if you know something about it, but it's an opportunity to see other point of view, about the subject. That's it.
Yeah. This is really interesting. Like especially here on Talk and Talk, something that we talk for the talkers and the hosts as well, is to like, when you're participating on the immersion, it's very easy for us to be absorbed on like, how am I speaking? Am I saying things right? Did I make a mistake? But like, it's really interesting for you to pay attention to what the other people are saying, so you can learn with them, both English and other things about what we're talking about, you know. It's really cool. Okay. So, in your opinion, this is question number 2 now. Which careers or companies other than your own hold an, I forgot how to pronounce this word. Right now, I'm confused in my head. And allure, right? It's because of, yes, it's because of Spanish. I was studying the LL sound this week. And it has like like llorar in English. Okay. Allure for you. That draws your attention, that like, you know, catches your eye. That is attractive. So for you guys, for you, Tatia, which careers or other companies are attractive to you?
I have a lot of careers that I am aware about. Like, let me think if I know how to pronounce. I used to like to, federal police, you know. After I watch Tropa de Elite, I decided I want to be a federal police. So I think this is an honor career, and also medicine. Science in general is others professions like, and in TI technology, I like to hackers, ethical hacker. So these three careers are my choices.
Nice, very good. And they're very apart from each other, like hacker, doctor, and a police officer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Now you can understand a little my mind.
It's interesting how many places our brain can go, right? Like the same person, many interests. It's nice.
Yeah.
What about and what about a company in specific? Like, is there a company you'd like to work with, or to?
Yeah. In general, fintechs, and specifically, I say Nubank.
Oh,
yeah.
They seem to have a great culture there, right?
Yeah, they pay very well too.
Yeah. And you get a backpack, and you get the kits, you know, when you join the company to post on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Exactly. I will do that.
Perfect. What about you, Felipe? Are there other careers or companies that have an allure to you?
I work with technology, but my focus is network, infrastructure of network. And one career that I'd like to be or to is programmer. I like to create new forms to do something or other ways to do. And I'm a very creative person, and I believe if I start to program, I'll be good in there, So I'm seeing the program in the future. In the future, I will work with it. And I have a lot of friends that around the world that work in many international companies like Dell, Amazon, and they told me this benefit, it's good. So that's it. It's some company that I see it's a good company in general, you know. Amazon,
Nice.
Dell,
That would be nice.
Google.
Google has such a cool headquarters. They have like hairdressers, places for you to sleep, restaurants, playgrounds. They have a lot of stuff in there. They've
Oh
been
man,
doing this.
sometimes it's a illusion, no? You have a place to take a snap or to play some games, but you don't have time to do it in company, no?
Yeah, there's that.
You need to get a feedback for the employees, you know. How's your company, you know? Because LinkedIn sometimes is illusion, no?
Yeah, there's that. Many times. It really is. People, we tend to filter our experiences to show on the good side of things. To keep a positive and good image in case we need to find any work or something like that, right? And also society only tends to show good stuff on social media then.
Yes.
So that way, right?
Yeah.
All right. One company, a career that I would like to follow a lot is in art.
Art?
Maybe, yeah, like not painting. I'm terrible at drawing or any kind of stuff like that. But I would really, my dream is one day to star in a movie, you know. I want to be an actor and sing.
Very nice.
These are things I would like to do really much, really a lot.
Why, if you don't think to be starting with teatro, how can I say theater?
Yeah, I thought about doing a theater course, but then there's like time and money, and I'm lazy, to be honest.
Okay.
I would love to, but I'm too lazy for doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are things I kind of like already know that maybe won't happen. Another thing that I would love to do as well is to work with physics. Anything related to physics draws my attention, catches my eye. Like as a physicist, as a researcher, as a aeronautics engineer, this is something that I would love to do. I think it's really nice.
Different careers too.
Yeah. Yes, we go from being on a Marvel movie to designing the airplanes.
Yeah.
And one company that I've always admired, that I think they have like a very cool culture. They're very open and they show what they're doing all the time on social media. And then they really look like they're having fun while working. Is Dobra. Do you guys know?
No.
Dobra, did you repeat it?
Dobra. Do you know Dobra?
No.
I'm searching. I didn't know.
Yeah. Dobra is a company, they make stuff with paper. Like, you know those wallets made with paper?
Origami, like origami?
Yeah, kind of like that. But they do like everything with paper. They do clothes with paper, they do shoes with paper, cases, notebook cases, backpacks, they do everything with paper. It's pretty cool. And they have this whole ecological thing and cultural thing inside the company. They do happy hours together very often.
This is nice.
So at least in social, like Felipe said, in social media, it looks to be everything perfect. And real life sometimes might be a little different, but they really do like look like they're enjoying what they do and that they have a mission to accomplish. It's really nice. If I could work like in a place, it's not at all in my area, but if I were doing something that would fit, I would like to work there.
But you need to design the box, the paper box, like that. That's it.
Probably they have a product designer to do that kind of stuff too, but I don't know what other things they have in the company. But I don't think there's anything in my area. Maybe communication.
Okay.
All right. Now this is a good question. Who is the humblest person who you've worked with, and how did they show this? So like, who was the humblest person you ever worked with, and why was this person the humblest, the most humble? Who was the humblest person you've ever worked with, Felipe?
I have had a boss when I have worked in a factory. He's a very humbler.
Oh yeah,
Humble is humilde in Portuguese.
exactly.
Okay. So he gained all respect of your staff because of it, no? He has treated everyone the same way. I has admire him because of that. That's it.
That's great. That's nice. It's good when we have like this kind of example in leadership, right?
Yes, the area where he is responsible won a lot of awards, you know.
Nice.
Yes, in the factory.
That's really good. And what about you, Tasia? Who was the humblest person you've ever worked with?
I think I worked with one marketing manager that was excellent. I don't know. I think it's the way that she puts her opinion, you know, like, yeah, I know more than you, but I am not showing that. So is that.
Oh, this is really great. It's nice when you have like a person who knows a lot, but is also accessible, where it's not like cocky, right?
Yeah.
And it's also, it sucks when it's the other way around. The person that sometimes the person does know a lot more than everybody else, but this person doesn't need to show that all the time, right?
Exactly.
I don't need to come in here and say I am the best. Because it is it. The humblest person I've ever worked with is myself. No, just kidding. Look, the humblest person I've ever worked with. I had two co-workers once in the first school I've worked. It was the receptionist and the sales responsible. They were really fun to work with. They were really nice. They were the kind of person that would always like offer us things, offer help, and try to help, try to be like there. If you ever asked anything, they would help you. Especially like food. I'm very drawn to people that offer me food. No, but just kidding. They were really amazing people. They were always helpful, and they were like, you know, those kind of people that if you ask anything, they'll help you. They once lent me a suitcase to travel. There was one of them, she took my dog in her house for a week while we traveled for my sister's wedding. The dog destroyed her mattress. And she didn't say anything. She actually waited for months to tell me. She was super cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's see here. Question number 5. Could you read it for us? This is in a call. Could you read it for us, please, Felipe?
The number 4.
Oh, we haven't been to number 4 yet. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. Who do you know? Who do you know who you think has real hubris? How do they show it? Oh my God, I don't know what hubris means.
Oh,
Hubris.
so we talked about the most the humblest person. Now we're talking about a hubris person, which is a person that with a lot of pride and self-confidence.
Oh man, it's difficult question for me. Can you start or Tasia?
Okay, she's in a call right now, I guess. But
Okay. How do you know?
okay. Person. I do know a person that is very self-confident. It's a person I used to go out with. The last this person was very, very, very self-confident. This person actually said once, you should consider yourself lucky that you're going out with me.
Mhm.
This was, it was a very self-confident person. And yeah, that's exactly how they show it. He would actually say things like, I am very good, or I am the best at something. It was fun. It was
It's like
fun.
a rude person. That's it. This is the meaning. The rude person.
Not rude, but like overconfident. Very, very, very confident, very proud of themselves.
Okay.
So I used to go out with a person like this. And what about you?
I worked with in the last company that I worked. I had a friend, a colleague, that is very self-confident. He's a good technical. He has a good technical skill. He knows a lot, and that's it. That's it. He's a very confident what he is doing.
All right.
He's a leader, has a leadership, like a profile.
Oh, so he was very confident, but in a good amount. He wasn't overconfident.
Yes.
Okay, then this is good. This is good. Okay. A person that has hubris is a person that's like way too much confident, like annoying, or that thinks they are better than everyone else. This is all really good. Okay. Tessa, are you back from the call?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now, Felipe, have you ever been guilty of trying to snowboat?
My God, man. Have you ever been guilty? One moment.
Sure.
Guilt for trying to snowboat.
Oh, showboat, actually. Errado.
Showboat.
To show off, to be an exhibitionist.
I'm so sorry, guys. It was work, so I have to.
No problem. Okay, so let me ask you question number 4 before we move on to number 5. Tasia,
Okay.
who do you know who you think has heel hubris? A person who has heel hubris is a person that's very, very, very confident, very proud.
It in work or in general?
Can be in general, or your life. A person that was excessively confident.
My ex was this person. He's like, he always right, and he, you know, I don't know how to be more clear than this, but he is this kind of person that always have reason, and if everyone, is kind of difficult even argue if this person, because he's tend to look for criticize and judgment. So I don't think he does for bad, but he's much critical, much has this tendency to always look for the bad side and the critical side. But person who are listening to feels this like what the word? Hubris.
Oh, right.
You understand? It was difficult for me saying a lot of this in English.
No, you did pretty good. You did pretty good. I was just talking to Felipe that the person I used to go out with recently was very self-confident. Like, I'm always right. I am too good. You should be lucky that I like you. And I was like, what?
Just like my ex.
Maybe your ex is my ex.
Yeah, I was thinking about in this.
Oh, that's right. What about you, Felipe? Have you ever been out with a person like this? I know you have family now and everything, but let's think about your past dates.
Like what?
Have you ever been with a person like Tasia and I have, like a person that was way too confident, always thought they were right all the time?
I don't know. I don't remember. No. I don't know.
All right, all right. Good. So here, now question number 5 is, have you ever been guilty of trying to showboat? To showboat is to be an exhibitionist, to show off, to be like, hey, I'm here, I'm great.
Okay.
Have you, Felipe?
No, I haven't. I'm a opposite person. No? I'm very humble. Sometimes when I'm a senior engineer in my job, so but I don't use my knowledge to showboat me, up. That's it. I don't like this kind of behavior,
Oh, this is good. This is good. When you're proud about something you've done, what do you usually do?
Could you repeat it, the question?
Okay. When you are proud about something you have done, what do you usually do? Like, when I'm proud about something I've done, I want to show everybody. What about you?
I'm getting happy because of that, and try to to pass this as an example for another person, for other co-workers. When I do something good, like a project, like a configuration that have a good result. So try to share this technology for my coworkers.
All right, that's really good. That's very amazing.
Because in IT, you don't know everything, So it's more experience. How much experience you have, you will be more, have more knowledge, That's it. We need to share your experience with the other.
Yes, and in technology, it's really something like about the experience. You might study. You might study for 10 years, but without the actual experience, it's not really useful. So it's really about like sharing with others and understanding, being open to both sharing and receiving information as well, right? Learning with others.
Yes. Like I said before, other point of view, sometimes you do this one configuration good, but sometimes other people see other way to do the same configuration using less code or less effort,
Yes, which might be also very annoying too. Like, it's nice to learn, everything's a chance for you to learn, but maybe sometimes like having to keep up with because technology changes all the time. So like you said, right now maybe you're doing the best way, you're doing the code, you're doing the task in the best way. Maybe in 2 months there's going to be a complete new way of doing that. Isn't it really a bit annoying sometimes having to relearn things all the time?
No, because it's different, no? It's not the same thing, You learn other ways we need to create something new sometimes. I don't think the technology is a bored job,
Amazing. Good. That's great.
When I have a repetitive task or to do the same thing repetitive, I automation the task,
That's the good part about technology.
Yes.
People are like, okay, I gotta learn how to do it, and I'm going to do it every single day. So I'm going to learn how to do it fast. People in technology is like, okay, I want to have to do it every single day. So I'm gonna take it 3 days, and then I'm gonna automate it so I don't have to do it anymore.
Exactly.
Yes.
Perfect. What about you, Tasia? Have you ever been guilty of trying to showboat?
Probably yes, but I don't remember one situation to tell. Do you?
I do.
So tell us.
But before, let me ask you the same question I made Felipe. Like, when you're proud about something you've done, how do you usually behave? How do you feel proud about your things?
Well, I tell people, but I don't tell anyone. I tend to tell someone that I know will understand. So my mom. So if my mom, I am the really showboat. I mean, mom, I'm so bad at what I do. But to my boss, so someone will just understand, but I don't feel comfortable to be a showboat. I am kind of, oh, I did this, I used that, and I was able to. So I detail more.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, this thing of like coming to your mom's like, Dude, I'm such a bad. You have no idea what I've done. It's so cool.
Exactly.
I love that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. Me and my siblings, we do that all the time. Like when we go to each other's houses, we're like, dude, you have no idea what I've done this week. It was really nice.
So good to express that.
Yes. It's really good to us, like to our self-esteem and to our image of ourselves, like being able to sometimes showboat a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But I am if you guys participate in many of my classes, you're going to realize that I'm a very I'm a little cocky, not cocky, but like I'm a show off. I'm a big show off. And I'm conscious of that. So like, and I can't control myself. Everything new and interesting or nice that I do, I want to tell people. And I've been on some trouble because of that. Like, you know, when you do sometimes that you're not something nice, but you're not supposed to tell people yet, but then you can't control yourself and then you tell people and then you ruin the surprise.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
that's
it's
me.
happened to me.
Yeah.
Did people get angry at you, Felipe?
What?
Did
Sorry?
people get angry at you because you told things before?
Yes, sometimes yes. It's like keep a secret or not.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. All right. So Tassia, if you want to keep a secret, don't tell me. And Felipe, don't tell us. That's
Okay.
it. Don't tell us your secrets. We're going to spoil them. All right.
But I think if some has a license, some people, I mean, if I tell you a secret, I know that you are telling to your best friend and your cousin. I don't know. Everyone has this person's.
Yeah. That's really interesting to think about. Like when you tell a person something, do you also think about who they're going to tell? Because everybody has someone they trust. So
Yeah. Exactly. I agree.
and that's how gossip spreads. É assim que espalha a fofoca, senhores.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Tasha, can you read question number 6 to us, please?
Yes. How do you hold in particularly high extent? Why?
So, who do you hold like this in high esteem?
High esteem. I think is the woman that are responsible to founder the community that I am part of right now is Woman in Data since last year. So I think she's amazing in her job and she influence and how can I say, encourage a lot of women to conquer her dream jobs. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
This is really cool. And it's interesting, like nowadays we get to know a lot of people that we admire, but we've never seen because of the internet, right? Have you ever met her like in person?
Yeah, actually, yes. I started to join this community because I work with data, and before I don't work with data. Actually, I was just a student, and nowadays I'm part of her equipe, so team for her team.
Oh, cool. So you guys, you girls have met in person, like face to face?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
One time in São Paulo.
Good. It's really nice when we meet people like we care about, that we met on the internet, that we really meet them in real life. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This is one of the nice experiences I've had here on Talk and Talk, because I made a lot of friends in here. And every time I get to meet one of them, like in real life, it's really amazing. I've already met Philip, I've already met Leo, I've already met Gabi, and some other people too. And I can't wait to meet some of the other people that I work here with on Talk and Talk that I'm going to meet next month.
Yes, serious. Very
Uh-huh.
nice.
Yeah. Where do you live?
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, I thought you lived in São Paulo. We're going to have a presential meeting next month. It's
Whoa,
gonna be
very
really great.
nice. When will you be?
It's going to be October 6th.
Mm.
So 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks and a day.
Very next.
And next year we plan on bringing it to other capitals as well. So Rio, São Paulo, Belo Horizonte. We're going to start setting live, like real life meetings all over Brazil for Talk and Talk the next year. That'd be really great.
Very, very, very nice.
Okay, it's time for us to go. Is there anything you would like to add, ask, or say before we leave?
I think Felipe is not here anymore. Oh.
Yeah, he had to leave.
I really loved my first experience in immersion. Felipe was always tell me to go, but yeah, he will be happy that I'm finally here. So thank you.
Oh, I'm really glad that you came here as well. And here, like, that's the place, you know, it's a conversation. You never know where it's going to go. We can make questions to one another. We can interact just like a real conversation. So like, that's the true thing. If doing TNT, you have to come to the immersions. That's it.
Yeah. Now I agree. And it
All
was
right.
nice. So let's talk.
Yes. So here, I'm gonna leave the link for you to leave a feedback, to say what you thought about the immersion, to leave maybe what's the name of it? A suggestion, and have an amazing day. I see you next immersion, next class.
I
Okay.
see you. Bye. Good week.